welcome back to the channel, guys. Farm Sim Snowy here. We've got more mods again today. We've got a few out on display in front of us, so without further ado, let's go and check them all out. So first up today we've got these. This is Versatile / New Holland 4WD tractors. These are by Bcbuhler, I think that says. Apologies if I said that wrong. It's good to see some new modders coming through. Names that I don't recognise. So yeah, that's who that is by. These are large tractors, so you'll find them both under vehicles and large tractors. It does say that they are based on the RSM 2375, which is a base game large tractor. Obviously we do have Versatile New Holland in game as well, but the first one is the Versatile, and it says 2XXX there because obviously the numbers change depending on what configuration you have. It's got a varying horsepower, which we'll check out. Top speed of 18 miles per hour, and this is 21 slots if you're on console. Oh, it also is a 201,000 base price, but obviously that will change depending on what we pick. So the configurations are exactly the same across both of these tractors, so I'll just show you on this one and then I will show you the New Holland one. So wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, and back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg we've got twin wheels, triple wheels, narrow twin wheels 2, wide tyres, and back to twin wheels. Michelin's, we've got twin wheels, narrow twins, triple wheels, twin wheels, wide tyres, and back to twins. Continental, we've got twins, narrow twins, triples, twin wheels 2, wide tyres, and back to twins. Mitas, we've got twin wheels, wide tyres, and that is it. BKT, we've got twin wheels. Look at the size of them though. Twin wheels 2, twin wheels 3, wide tyres, and back to twins. Vredestein, we've got twins, narrow twins, twins 2, wide tyres, and back to twins. And that is it, back to Trelleborg. So quite a few options there for you. Radio, we've got standard. Right, if you look through the door there and look at the top of the cab, if you go yes, it puts in like a CB radio. You can see that probably as well through the back window. So it puts in a CB radio for you, so it's either yes or no. Front weight, we've got nothing at the minute. We can have a 150 kilogram, 270, 390, 510, 630, 750, 1230, and then back to nothing. Attachers, we're going to put some weights on just below that triangle, warning triangle. We've got mid weights. I do love the way it sort of sinks down when you add them. Pretty cool. So you got mid weights, you got both weights, which puts another set on the back there by the trailer hitch. You got rear weights, which is the bottom ones there. PTO on the back. Then you can have PTO plus mid weights, and then a 3-point, which does stick out quite a bit, and then back to standard as well. Engine setup, this does change a few things. So we've got the exhaust pipe there, and I think that's probably like an air filter cooler. I'm not very mechanically minded, but I think that's probably what that is. So we've got the 2310, which is 310 horsepower. You can go 2360, which is 360. That gets rid of that air cooler. Don't think anything else changes. Obviously the numbers change on the bonnet or the hood, depending on what setup you're going to have. And then we can have the 375. That actually changes the logo, and it changes the hood, the bonnet, like so, and it brings back that air filter. That's 375 horsepower. Then we've got the 23752, which puts it back to its original state. That is also 375 horsepower. Then we've got the 425 horsepower, and then the tuned, which is 500 horsepower, and then we're back to 310. And then we can have a license plate as well, which is going to be up the front or the back, whatever you choose, like so. So that is the versatile one. The New Holland 9X 8X, again because the numbers are going to change. 201,000 again, 18 miles per hour, 21 slots also. Pretty much the same sort of looking tractor, but it's just the New Holland brown. So all the wheels set up exactly the same. The radio, the weight, again we can go up to the 1230 weight. Attachers are all the same. The engine setup on this one, it doesn't really change anything apart from the numbers. It does change this front grille. That is about it. So we've got 310 horsepower, and we can go 360. So again, that gets rid of that air filter. We go 425 horsepower, and then we go back to 310, and it changes that front grille. So there you go. Changes the front grille. We're back down to 310 horsepower. Then we can go 360, 425, 500, and then we're back to the original 310 there. So there you go. License plate on there as well if you wish to. So that is the first ones, the Versatile / New Holland 4-wheel drive tractors by Bcbuhler. Next up we have this, which is the Massey Ferguson 3700 AL. Yes, we do have exactly the same tractor base game. Now, I don't want to sound a bit off, but there's quite a few of these coming out now where they're just base game tractors with slightly different configurations. I know modders do a very good job, not knocking them, but sometimes I just don't see the point of getting these with just a few extra configurations. Maybe it's just me. Probably is. I hope it's not. I'm sure some of you guys feel the same as well. But this is exactly the same tractor as the base game one, and just a few different configurations. This is an awesome little tractor as well. If you've not used it, it has got some guts, I will say that. I've used it on Erlengrat and it has performed very well up in the hills in snowy conditions as well. So 43 grand base price, varying horsepower, top speed of 24 miles per hour. This is 16 slots on console. And there it is. Like I say, exactly the same. We've just got a few extra configurations, which I will mention, which are extra. So the wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, Vederstein, Nokians, and back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg, got standard, wide tyres, wide and weights, narrow, rear twins, twin wheels, and back to standard. Michelin, we've got wide tyres, wide and weights, and that is it. Continental, we've got standard, wides, wide and weights, wide 2, wide and weights 2, narrow tyres, rear twins, twin wheels, and back to standard. Mitas, we've got wide and weights, wide 2, wide and weights 2, and back to wides. Vederstein, we've got standard, wides, wide and weights, rear twin wheels, twins, and back to standard. And the Nokians are on communal, can't change them at all. Back to Trelleborg. I forgot to say this is by KRKZ-modding, so apologies for that. That is who the modder is, KRKZ-modding. One of the new configurations is this one, which is fenders. So it's basically going to be the rear, so you can either have a no or put fenders on the rear, yes or no, like so. Beacon light, again an extra configuration. All you get is one in the middle on the back, so either yes or no. Front loader attacher, that is not a new configuration. You've either got a quickie or no other options, like so. And then the engine setup, exactly the same engine configurations as well as the base game one. We've either got 75 horsepower, 85 or 95. Front weight, this is a new configuration. We've either got no or yes, puts on that chunky weight, there's no other options. By the look of the weight on the left, that is adding 500 kilograms, like so. And then, unlike the base game one, we can change the main colour from either red, black, silver, green, white or communal. And we can change the design colour, which is going to do those grill bits. Exactly the same colours, like so. And then we've got a license plate option as well, like so. So there you go. Few extra configurations. That's the Massey Ferguson 3700 AL by KRKZ-modding. And next up we've got this, and we had something very similar to this not so long ago as well. This is the Krone Flatbed Semitrailer should I say. This is by Sphinx / Crownzilla. That's some funny names on that. That's brilliant. Crownzilla. This is 24 grand base price. It's 5 slots on console. We've got a few options. Obviously it's a flatbed trailer for loading your pallets, bales. You could get quite a few bales on there. First of all, we do have configuration. We've got decal blue, and then we can have white. So if you look at the side protection panels there, the Krone writing, so it's in blue, it changes to white, like so. I'm going to leave that on white. Reflectors, we've either got EU, which is the yellow strips around the bed. Change that from yellow to US red and back. Main colour is going to change, obviously, all this main colour to anything on there if you wish, like so. Design colour is going to do those sides and the rear. So now we can see the Krone writing in the white. And then you got your rim colours. We're on chrome, we've got a grey, white, and then your sort of usual colours going on, like so. You can have a license plate on there as well if you wish. This, I haven't actually tested this actually, but I do believe that will have tension straps. It looks like there's some little notches there on the side for it. So that's the Krone Flatbed Semi-Trailer by Sphinx Crownzilla. And then we've got the Lizard Harrow. This is by EY-modding. This is, I'll tell you what, I haven't been telling you where you'll find all these things, have I? I do apologise, I'm having a bit of a nightmare today. So you will find this actually under cultivators, even though it says Harrow. The flatbed trailer you'll find under tools and trailers. So this will be under tools and cultivators. And the Massey Ferguson 3700 AL was a small tractor. I did tell you about the first two tractors. They are large tractors. Apologies for that. I'm a bit off pace today. But yeah, this is a cultivator. So it's 2,800 to buy. Quite cheap. It requires 50 horsepower, so not a lot really. It's 3 slots on console. It's only 2.5 meters wide and it'll run at 9 miles per hour. So ideal if you've got a small setup. It's quite a sort of old looking thing. You've got the roll cage on the back there, so that will give you a cultivated state as it goes along. All we can do is change the main colour, which I'm sure you can see what's going to happen. Like so. And that is it. Nice cheap bit of kit that. That's the Lizard Harrow by EY-modding. And then we have this, the Lizard U-Plow. This is by North Modding Company. Find this under tools and winter equipment. Now this will require a wheel loader to use. I tried hooking up to a normal tractor because it doesn't state that, and I tried a front loader, it didn't work there. It works with a wheel loader, so, and there's no options to change the attachment either, so it's just a wheel loader for that. Obviously it is a snow plow. We can sort of move it around a bit, which I'll talk you through in a second. It's 9,400 to buy. It's 2 slots on console. It's 5 meters wide, and it will run at 6 miles per hour when you're using it. So there it is. So like I say, there you go, wheel loader attacher. Now you can fold these sides in, so the 2 ends will fold in, so you can sort of angle them out at sort of, well, I don't know what degree that would be, 45 or 22.5 maybe, and use it to push things out of the way. It doesn't have to be snow. You could use it to push crops around. You could probably even use this as a lever if you wanted to, but they will angle right in at a 90-degree angle, and you can sort of adjust them as you go with the right stick by doing the correct one. And this also, if it's in this state, you can angle it either side, so it will angle sort of out 45 degrees, so you can go along and push the snow into the edge of the road, and then you can go the other way as well, which is pretty cool. So that's not bad, that I like that. Main color is going to change that black. We'll just go boring and go white like so, and then the Olofsfors shark is going to change that blue down the bottom. We will go, what should we do, let's go that, and then the Olofsfors decal is the writing down the bottom on the purple, and we can change that color as well. So if we go something like that, yellow, like so, it's pretty cool. You can mix up the colors on that one. Very nice bit of a winter equipment. That's the Lizard U-Plow by North Modding Company. And then outside for the placeables, there's only 2 really, well 3 technically, but one's a pack. First of all, in front of us we've got Old Barn. This is by Gracus, I think it is, and Filip. This is 5 slots on console. It is an old sort of Polish looking shed or barn. It does have 2 doors either side. Very nice and creaky. So it can be a drive-through. I'll put the tractor in there, just I've parked that a bit too close, haven't I? It does have a hayloft up here, which we can go up the ladder, so you've got a bit of room to store bales there if you want. And that is it. There's no lights or anything in here, so there's a possibility it could get a little bit dark. But there you go, that's the old barn. You'll find this under your build mode. This will be under buildings and sheds, right at the end there. 20 grand to buy. Can't change anything on there, but we can spin it around and place it wherever you like. Like so. So that's Old Barn by Gracus and Filip. And then the last ones for today, like I say, this is a pack. And this is a silo pack by Dydeck 96. You've got a sort of drive all the way through one, bunker silos obviously, and then a walled one at the back. They're both 3 slots on console. But very cool. So if we go into one, you get your field chaff and compacting, and the same for this fella just there. So these you'll find in your build mode as well, under buildings. These are under silos, and they are at the end like so. They, like I say, 3 slots each. The walled one at the back, this one is 25 grand and this one is 20 grand. If you do choose the ones that are the same, obviously they snap around like that. They will not join to each other, but this one will join to its sister, or whatever you want to call it, like so. And vice versa for this one. This will not join to that one, but it will snap on to these ones like that. Pretty cool. That's that. That's the Silo pack by Dydeck 96, and that is it for today. Hope you have all enjoyed the mod review. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.